When it comes to the Kardashian-Jenner family, there's always something dramatic going on, and that's not going to be stopping anytime soon. This season of the Kardashian show seems to be all about them addressing all the drama from the past, especially if it has to do with Tristan. And it feels like it's all an effort to make him look a little better or something, having him address his mistakes. But as we've talked about, fans are not having any of this Tristan is a good guy narrative they're trying to paint. But something they made sure to note this week was that while the Kardashians may have come around to Tristan, the Jenner sisters are not his biggest fans. Khloe sat down with Kylie and told her that the other day Tristan was over at her house and Kendall was about to come over, and she was basically telling Tristan to get out because Kendall does not like him very much. And Khloe said that Tristan has just kind of been wanting to sit down with Kendall and Kylie and have a talk with them about stuff from the past. And so basically it was Kylie's turn to talk it out with Tristan. And she said that she's cool with him now and that she said what she said about him on the show, and she knows that he's probably seen it, which in the past, she said that she was disappointed in him. She's called him out, saying that it was really effed up for him to have another baby on the way with somebody else and not tell Khloe about it as they are about to proceed and have a baby together. And then, she said that it just made her really uncomfortable that he would put someone in that type of situation and that it was unforgivable in her books. But currently, she's confused about how he is this cool person, but then there's all this stuff that he's done to Khloe, and that's where this distrust in him comes. And Khloe was like, which one are you? Which version of Tristan are you? Which literally, it's giving such weird fake energy of, okay, you come off as this really nice guy, and then you go out and you do all these horrible things, which is confusing when he's presenting so nice. But I mean, if he was really like this really nice guy, he wouldn't be doing all that stuff. And Khloe talks about how that's like the biggest mind F of it all, is that he has all these great qualities, but he just couldn't be great to her. And she was flat out calling him out in this episode, and rightfully so. And her and Kylie were talking about how he just swings his dingling around for everyone. And yes, that's literally the word that they use. And Khloe said that he's literally just swinging it around like a carousel. But in the end, Kylie did agree to have a sit-down chat with Tristan where she would be addressing her friendship with Jordyn Woods after their extremely public falling out. That all happened because of Tristan, which, as I'm sure most of us know by now, Jordyn used to be best friends with Kylie. They were attached at the hip. They did everything together. They went everywhere together. They lived together. They were practically sisters. But everything changed back in February of 2019 when it was reported that Tristan had kissed Jordyn at an after party at his house. Khloe was mainly coming for Jordyn at the time, which she's since received a lot of backlash for, with the way that she's given Tristan all these chances and with the way the family has given Tristan all these chances and talked so highly of him. But Jordyn was basically banned from the family for a period of time. And I mean, a month after all this drama went down, Jordyn sat down for an episode of Red Table Talk to try and explain herself, redeem her image a little bit. And she confirmed that Tristan did kiss her that night, which led Khloe to going off on her on Twitter, accusing Jordyn of ruining her family. And it was just a mess. It was just not a good look for Khloe to be going after Jordyn and then taking Tristan back, and then, everything that transpired after of him doing it all over again. But now we're hearing about the status of Jordyn and the family and Tristan's thoughts on the whole thing, as well as Kylie's. And this all happened when Tristan ended up going over to Kylie's house to have this long overdue talk. And he said that it was really bothering him that they haven't had it yet. He said that his actions affected everyone differently, but Kylie was affected the most. I mean, honestly, I think Jordyn were affected the most, but okay, Tristan. He said that Kylie basically lost like a sister because of everything, and he knows how much Jordyn meant to Kylie. They were two peas in a pod, and he said that he put himself and Jordyn in a situation that wasn't right and wasn't smart. But for Kylie, she had her best friend, and then she had her sister, and she was in the middle, and he said it's 100% on him, and he's sorry. He said he was making poor decisions, and he was just being young and stupid. And Kylie, when talking about Jordyn, says that she was so codependent on Jordyn that she never could have imagined her life without her. And they probably would still be living together and doing practically everything together, but she feels like they did need to grow apart, but does admit that the two of them are cool now. There's no bad blood, which is something that we did kind of know about, at least as of recent, because over the summer, her and Jordan went to dinner together and the paparazzi photos were released and the internet was living for the two of them reuniting after all of this time. People had said that if Tristan could be forgiven by the family, then there's no reason why Jordan shouldn't be, and people expressed how they felt bad that Kylie did lose such a big important friendship in her life because of Tristan. So in this episode, we were hearing Kylie confirm that they have been good behind the scenes, but Tristan clearly never apologized to Jordan for being in this mess and bringing her into this mess, as he told Kylie to tell Jordan to let her know he apologizes, which people did not have the best reaction to online because they all felt like he should be the one himself to apologize to Jordan after the way she got dragged by not only Khloe online, but the whole internet during that time. And the fact that he hasn't apologized to her is crazy. People were tweeting out about this. They have strong opinions about this and said, I hope Tristan goes on an apology tour with his other baby mothers, other children, and Jordan. Asking Kylie to relay the message is crazy. You're a grown man. Tristan telling Kylie to apologize to Jordan is such a joke. Tell her yourself. He still has a long way to go. Tristan, the only person I want to hear you apologize to is Jordan. At this point, don't send no message through Kylie. That apology tour you're on needs to lead straight to the Woods household on camera. And honestly, I don't know why he thought that it would be good to want to apologize to Jordan through Kylie. That's just not a good look at all, especially since this whole season seems to be about Tristan redeeming his image. This maybe just should not have made the cut. But others called out his excuses, with one person saying, Tristan tried to blame kissing Jordan on being young and stupid. LMAO. Sir, you were 28 when that happened, a grown adult, and you've continued to make poor decisions. The infidelity is definitely a character issue, and you can't fix quote unquote stupid. His words, not mine, LOL. Tristan was even sitting there asking himself why he does this dumb stuff and why was he doing it. Like, we don't know. We don't have the answers, Tristan. Why were you doing this stuff? Why were you cheating on Khloe? Like, we don't know. And Kylie was telling him that he is just a confusing person because of the stuff that he does that is crazy. And Tristan says a lot of it was him being selfish, not understanding the value of good people, and he had to grow up. But to go back to that, I mean, he was in his late 20s when all this was going down. That's a big age. Like, we're not talking about a teenager here, but it feels like teenager actions. And it's why a lot of fans of the show are so tired of the Tristan is this great guy, let's forgive him narrative that keeps happening this season. But Tristan claims that he's trying to be better. He wants to be better for his daughter because she views him so highly. He doesn't want her to go to school and say all these great things about like, my dad is amazing. And then other kids are like, well, your dad is this, this, and this. And then she gets embarrassed. He said it would break his heart if she was embarrassed. But I wonder, what about the other kids? I think that's what a lot of people are thinking because, you know, he clearly cares about the children that he has with Khloe Kardashian, but what about the others? Because there is that one child that reportedly he has yet to even meet. Like, how is he wanting them to view him? And how does he want them to talk about him? Does it matter to him? Because it's also the thing with them hyping up Tristan so much is they've really complimented him as a father in a lot of these episodes this season. And that has gotten them a lot of backlash because of the fact that he seemingly is a really great dad to the select group of children with the Kardashian Jenner name and not the kids that he has that don't have any bloodline to the Kardashian Jenners. But later on, Kourtney ends up having a conversation with Tristan, and we find out that Kourtney is not a supportive Kardashian of Tristan. Out of all of the Kardashians, she is not on team Tristan. And she was asking him, you know, how he felt the day after cheating on Khloe, and he said that he felt disgusted and he was just cheating for an action, just for a feeling, because it came down to not really knowing how to love. And he's gone to therapy. He's worked through things from his childhood where he's never really seen a good husband. He's never seen a man treat a woman well. He's never seen a man not cheat. And Kourtney flat out says to him, I don't think you deserve Khloe. And for once, I think a lot of people that are watching the show were agreeing with Kourtney, which is crazy because it rarely happens, but she was saying something there. She really was. But that was what was addressed this week. Finally hearing Kylie and Jordan are on good terms, but also learning Tristan never apologized to her and hearing him try to explain himself for all that. I mean, I certainly want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.